Hello, today we're working on another episode of WIWICSO. This is our 17th take. Most of it was for my family, so at least there's some good. But I'm just going to get this over with. So, many, and yes, many things are happening. Number one, a lot of people are moving to Greece, to where there will be a lot more cities. It'll be more evident by a trade route forming. Places with a lot of farms start uniting, leading to more specialization. Now, specialization was already happening in the capital, but now the civilization is becoming more civilization-y, in the sense that they are becoming way less rural. People are moving to the cities because they can make some more money for that. More money than farming can ever get them. They still make money off farming in Greece, however. I'm just working on trade routes everywhere else because I am bored. Meanwhile, maritime traders, they will not like what's going to happen next. If you support maritime traders, good for you. But after a few hurricanes for public safety, they just completely ban. Most places just ban this practice of going out to sea for money. And this has been banned officially because of its many people started to believe that the gods were angry at them for simply trading in a weird way. It was weird, but I don't think it was worth killing everyone. Worth completely banning trade. Now, this didn't stop it. People are smart. They're also kind of stupid, but smart. So, of course, there's going to be still some trade that goes on. However, it'll be entirely illegal trade. And since it's illegal trade, it'll cost a lot more. So, that actually kind of does the exact opposite. It makes it more desirable. Because you can make a ton of money off it. And also, it doesn't stop it at all. It just makes it more local. So, it still legalizes local trade like Denmark. But that's only because there's not really a choice. It's more like you have to. Because otherwise, an entire town would starve. So there's going to be still some maritime trade. But it's going to be very rare and only in very rare places. Only for islands. However, this is also the great thing for humanity, because while that was happening, a war happened. Doesn't sound so good, but it actually is, because let me just do the war right now. Happening before that was happening. So the war started over a trade issue. This trade issue led to a war in between this kingdom and the green team. The green team is stronger, but it immediately falls. Has two very immediately. But the capital gets taken over in days. Yeah, days. They got taken over in days. if you get taken over in days, you're screwed. You are. So decide to make a peace deal. First, they'll give him control over all the puppets, which they. For all the puppets. Second, they'll give him a piece of land. And third of all, they'll make sure they'll pay him a lot of money. Like a lot of money. This is just to get him to leave him alone by force. And with all this money, one country realizes the potential, the way to connect the East and West. Persia decides, how can I make money off this? So they convince these countries to actually do this. So after some convincing, they managed to go all the way through Sessi. And go through here. All this. So after all this convincing, a new link is made through the walls. Now that's why the peace treaty is that, and the only place the Green Team's let a trade with, the only way the Green Team could trade was if it went through either this country, which I don't even have a name for. I'm just gonna call it Tatarstan. Yeah, so Tatarstan, and or whatever this country is. Whatever this country is. Best bet, Uzbekistan. So we have to go through Tatarstan or Uzbekistan, which is a puppet of Tatarstan. Either way, they have to go through in order to trade with the world. So now this is not now. However, King of Persia did not like this. However, it was a bit rude to do that, to just say, hey, you can't do that. They literally signed the peace deal, and they have to accept that. And they don't want to go to war. They're just trying to friend people, saying they will go to war. Also, I need to make this country have a more distinct color. If I should do. There we go, that should do the trick. So this trade route problem is obviously a problem. the trade route. This is the actual trade route. Goes through Korea, also China, and stops at this place. Because this is Korean occupied land, and there is a war going on. If they want this trade route to actually go through, they have to get rid of this war zone. Or they can just commit some crimes. That crimes should do. I am not supporting committing crimes. This is just because logically at the time this takes place, it makes sense to actually makes sense to do this. I am not supporting doing crimes. This is just because I think my video needs to end soon. But let's do one last thing. So there is a chance of an uprising in Mesopotamia. Now this episode was very simple. Probably the simplest episode. So there's a chance of an uprising, of two uprisings, of two religious uprisings.